These are some Brookhaven secrets that you might not know about. I'm going to cover some old ones and some pretty recent ones. I'm going to start with the pretty recent ones, which there are only two that I can think of right now. But, I don't know what I was doing. So, it's in the town hall, and if you go up the stairs, not really going upstairs, but if you just stand at the top of the stairs, you will see this little black patch on the wall. And if you look behind the pole on the right, then there will be a little button, and you can press the button. And then the wall will open up, and then to get out you can press another button that's inside of it. And then you climb up, and there's a money making machine, money printing machine I mean. There's a table, there's some boxes and crates full of money, and that's basically all there is. Besides some construction stuff. Oh, here's one that I just recently figured out, but I don't think it's really new. It might be, but it's in the x-ray room. And if you go behind the x-ray machine, the x-ray thing that shows your bones, you can actually go through the wall, and then there's a little room, and it has a note inside of it actually that says, Operation Redriver terminated. Report. Everyone said this time would be different. Nevertheless, history did repeat itself. I cannot pinpoint the power source. However, it looks to be beyond this world. Maybe history will show us the way. And then there is a little cabinet. It's not really much about this cabinet. It's just kind of in the corner. You can kind of hide behind it though if you're like smaller. There's some papers, and you can actually click on the papers, and then there's like this creepy click sound that played, if you hear that. And then there's like a little post thing, and it appears to be like, I don't know, it looks like maybe the top half of a cross. But the thing that confuses and kind of freaks me out the most is the sound whenever you just click on the paper. I do not like that. Now, another secret that I'm gonna go ahead and do, because it's also in here, is the upstairs hospital. It's an abandoned room filled with test subject areas, like somebody was being tested on. You can get in it through the inside by going to the front desk and jumping into the little hole in the wall, but you can also go to the side of the hospital, climb up. Don't go up the ladder though, go next to the ladder, and there will be a little broken spot in the window, and you can get in it through there. There's a little cabinet with like green goo coming out of it or something. They're experimental chairs. These are one of the experiment things I was just talking about. It has like this green goo again. And then there are some surgery chairs with more green goo and a little table thing. I can't tell like if it's green goo in there or like just green because that's green, so I don't think it is. There's a little big cabinet thing. There's some a backwards, like not backwards, like a chair that was knocked over, a table that was put onto its side, another knocked over table, and then something that really catches my eye is this agency sign, and it like has the agency logo. It has the like wing and then the Roblox logo, and then kind of like some leaf prints. So that's definitely something. And then there's this little like shelf. And then another thing that catches my eye are these little tubes. But there's one in this little corner over here. But if you go into the observation room, there's another one. And there's green goo coming out of it. But there's like something that's like a green body. Like somebody was just left here. There's another cabinet. There's a bed that has like a green cover and then green goo again. But then another thing, just like the papers that were in the in this same hospital, that made the little ding sound whenever you clicked on it. If you click on this agency poster that's on the table that's upside down with a gun next to it, that's another thing, there's just a gun next to it. If you click on it, it sets on fire. And if you just click on it over and over, it just keeps on setting on fire. And it doesn't really change. But there are some things that it will change, so, yeah. These are just secret areas that I'm showing. Not really, any myths to cover. I do want to go to, the cabin one. I think the cabin one is actually pretty creepy, though. For those who haven't seen it. So I'm gonna get out my classic motorcycle and go to the cabin. Let's get the speed up. Stay out of the water. No. Ah. Okay, we're here. Oh, barely. Okay, I'm losing control of the motorcycle. Okay, so if you go to like the campsite, you will see this big lake, and there's a big like yacht there, and then there will be another area, which is actually where you can get a house and your game passport there. It is called the Lakeside House, and it is vacant 1. So you can also use that just to teleport here to the cabin, which is the easiest way, but I wanted to like show how to get here also. There's this campfire and some nice chairs, and whenever you go inside of it, you will see nice beds. There's 2 bunk beds, a table with a candle on it, nice chairs surrounding it, a little dresser, and then there's this neat little bathroom with a door that leads outside in the bathroom, which that's kind of weird, but anyway, the weird thing about this cabin is if you go on top of the shower and jump up, you will be put inside of an attic. And whenever you go inside of that attic, you will see a mirror and a creepy doll. And if you look close to the doll, it has a weird smile on it. And then there's just a random chair that I hate sitting in because I feel like it's gonna summon some sort of doll demon. Anyway, let's go. What else should I check out? Maybe the bank one. Not the one that's underground, but I will do that. Oh, another one. I think it's over. I think this is where it is. I'm pretty sure. If you go and follow the little lanterns to the side, I think this is the right spot. Oh, you will also find these glowing claws, and you can pick them up. They look like little glowing claws. There's this little area that you can go in if you keep on walking forward. And then there will be the stone wall here. And then, so if you see the stone wall, that's your sign to keep going forward. And then there will be this little pouch made out of stone. And if you keep on walking forward, then a door will open up. It's like a stone door. And then there's just this little area. Let me get a light so that you can properly see it. Get a flashlight. There we go. There's this little pouch area, which has a rock wall and the floor is dirt. And then, as you see, the wall just opens up. So you come from here. Wow. You follow the lanterns until you see this little open area that kind of looks like a cave opening. And then you'll see these little glowing claws, and you can pick them up, but you can't really do anything with them, in my opinion. That's as far as I know, But, then you'll keep on going, and there'll be a small opening over here, If you just keep walking forward, then there will be a small little crack you can go into, and, keep walking forward until you get to this area where there's this big opening. Not really that big, it's kind of small, but it's medium size, so it's kind of big. And, there's this little rock door, kind of. It looks like just regular little bunched up rocks, but they actually do open up, and if you walk inside, there will be this cool little opening, and you can use the opening to, make it your own little hidey out space. If you're ever playing hide and seek with, a friend or somebody else, then you can use some of these spots. Because they're sometimes creepy, but sometimes cool, and some people don't know about them. So, that's that. Okay, been quite a few minutes on me recording this. I don't know exactly how long, but it's been quite a few, and I don't even know how my mic's doing right now. I don't even know how well you can hear me. I don't know if you can even really hear this that well, because I'm just recording, and I can't really hear myself. Well, I can't hear myself, but I can't really hear how it's coming through at the computer. And now my computer's dying, so at least it's on 20%. That's good still. Okay, so since we're here, So you can also get to here from the pool. If you go down into the corner of the pool, there's this little corner, and you can actually go inside of that corner. See? And you can get to the spots that I'm going to show you from there. But there's also one in the bank that I'm going to show you. Not this one that I'm showing you right now, but another one. So there's two bank ones, and I'm going to show you one of the bank ones right now, and then one of them later. It's kind of confusing the way that I'm saying this, but, you know, I'll show you that one after. There is, like, this little light in here. So if you go behind, like, the place where there's, like, Rockstar and Starbucks and the bank, then you will find this little alleyway, and if you go down the alleyway, then there will be this little opening wall at the end where, like, there's this brown door, and in front of the brown door is where the alley stops. And if you stop at the if you stop walking down the alley right before the alley ends, then the door will open. So you just have to kind of be in front of it for it to open. It won't open on its own, but it will open if you kind of, like, just stand in front of it. Okay, I'm lagging. So if you just stand in front of it, then it will open. So you can click this light to go down here, but that's not what I'm going to show you at the moment. So there will be this little opening. You can go down, and there will be a little area, and then in that area there will be an opening, and you can climb up. You can go through it, and then you can climb up this little area, and that will lead you into the bank vault. It won't lead you into the exact vault, but it'll lead you into the room with the vault. You can also get a little key card that's at the front desk, and you come up the stairs and then use it on the door. It's the white key card. Well, whatever the blue key card. But there's another key card. Now here's where I'm going to show you this, right after I show you the little underground part of this little base area. Oh, and also, if you, like, go to the bank area and then you go through the wall next to it, you can go through the wall, and that is where you go back through the pool. So that's, you know, if you go into the pool, that's also the way to get there. You just keep on walking and you go through the wall. But, you can click on the little light at the top, and this little room, it only has, like, two little boxes and then a light. And then you can go down, because a little door will open from the ground whenever you click on the light. You can go down, and there's this little, like, there's this little suit. You can click on it, and you can wear the suit. This is, like, an agency area, I would say. Also kind of like a police area that they could use. There's, like, this little thing that's kind of like a vault, and it's small, but it doesn't open. And then this is one of the coolest things in Brookhaven, in my opinion. You can sit in this chair, and there's a computer in front of it, and whenever you sit in this chair, you can see the cams all throughout the town. There's a cam for, like, the little yacht area. There's a cam in front of, like, the Starbucks coffee, dentist area, Rockstar, bank, the dentist area, the animal rescue, homeless shelter. There's one inside of the bank. There's one just in this little secret area in general. There's one in the bakery. There's one at the little Brookhaven Street and Brookhaven Avenue area, just kind of like in the little square of the town that has the 4 crosswalk areas, four-way. So the Brookhaven four-way. And then there's one in the hospital. There's one like that's at the police area. It's like it's at the road that's in between the police station and the hospital. And then there's one in the ice cream / pastry shop. And then there's just one that's just in Spawn, the front part of the park, which really you can only see some of the pool and then the swings. The front road, you can see some of the hospital. And then the main focus though is the police office station. And then there's one inside of it. Inside of the police office station. Police office station. And it's like the front desk and the stairs will be upstairs to it. And then if you keep going, it's like the front part of the school, the art and history museum, which can also be like this little diner, and then it can be other things too. And then the mail packaging and the library and the Starbucks coffee and stuff, and then the Firewood daycare, and then this little street that I did already. Inside of the jail cell, instead of the other jail cell, and then one that's just of the whole Spawn park, the little burger bar, Brookhaven Street, and I can see all the people that are spawning and like just at spawn. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 people. And then you can see like inside the little interrogation room in the police office station. Police station. And then I believe that this is like either like the front of the police station, or I know it's either the front of the police station or the front of the spawn. I'm pretty sure it's the front of the police station because it is the police cams. So yeah, that is whenever we restart all over again. So those are all the cams. You can basically almost see all of the town, well, all of the main town. You can't really see out of town areas. And of course you can't see into people's houses. But yeah, there's some explosives, some weapons, the little outfit thing, some little papers and computers, another little safe box thing that you cannot open. And then to get back, what the heck was that? Yep, that was not edited in there. Okay, please tell me somebody was like using the radio or something, and I heard like a faint bit of it because that sounded creepy as heck. It sounded like somebody was saying, like in like a moaning, raspy, crying voice, and I did not like that at all. Okay, so the other thing about the bank, So if you go into the bank, and go behind the desk, there's a green key card, and yes, I was right about the green key card. It does go upstairs, and you can put it in the door and when you get to the vault room. But if you go over, closer to the wall, not to the wall that's over there, like in like the other spot, there is a white key card, and you take that white key card and then you go into this little restricted area. It's like an elevator. And then, newsflash, you're taken into this big open area that looks like it's some sort of mystical, magical area. And you get in it with the key card. And then there's this little laser thing, and kind of like an obby, you can get to it. In my opinion, okay. In my opinion, it's kind of easy, but like, it won't be if you miss it. And my computer didn't even jump, so. Woo! Why didn't that kill me? Okay. It's not jumping! I think I'm lagging too much. I need to put this key card away. What? Okay, that was just ridiculous. Well, if your device is doing what mine is doing, then yeah, it's gonna be hard, but... Oh my gosh, let me move. I hit the jump! Okay, it is on. It is on. Wait, what? I was there! I swear if you beep one more time. Anyway. Go ahead, torture yourself. Go through there if you want to. Just wait, I know I'm wasting your time, but I'm just trying to get through here. Okay, well you can go into here, and you'll see this little barred up area. So that's nice. There's a key and a safe. Yo. Don't touch it. Don't touch it! Yeah! Yes, okay. So there's this like little area and there's like a bunch of gold, yeah. And then you can't really get in it though because you need another keycord, but there's like a bunch of gold and stuff, and then you can kind of just like hit the lasers again to go back. So yeah, that's really all there is in there, but there is like this little door, and then here is the broom closet. Kind of like a mop closet though, so. And then if you were to let me back in the elevator, thank you. And we can go back down. And now, there are some things that I haven't covered. So, you go to the spawn and you go to the spawn's subway area, which is the downtown subway, I guess. And then, so you click on the downtown station sign. Well, first you put your key card away. Click on the downtown station sign, and then if you go to the side of the green bench and you go through the wall, yeah, you can go to the wall if you do that. There will be a little opening in the wall, and then you can go through it, and then you're at the bottom of spawn. Isn't that just... I feel like there are some things that I'm missing. Think. Oh! The Brookhaven agency place. This is like one of the coolest areas. So if you go to Rotten Robbie's gas station, and you go to the side of Rotten Robbie's gas station, to the side of the food mart, there will be this wall, and you can go through the wall opens up, and then it's the Brookhaven agency place. Isn't that just amazing? So there's these agency posters again. Now here is Wonder. Wait, let me just try something real quick. Okay, I was just saying if I was like okay, so there are a bunch of agency things. You can pull these little levers here and mess up all of Brookhaven. I don't care. Just do whatever you want. There are these little suits. I'm not putting on the suits because I don't want to mess up my gorgeous outfit. And then there are just some little things you can flip on and off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One second to be shy. Oh, don't do the ding thing again. I swear if I can click on this. Thank goodness. Wait, what if I can? Okay, good. Power on. Okay, anyway, let's leave here. Well, there is this little area, but it doesn't really mean much. Kind of just go behind here, and this place actually kind of gives me the creeps. Because one time I went back here, and there was just a person standing in the corner. It wasn't an actual player, like it wasn't like a weird creature or anything, but I don't know who the heck decided to just go into the corner and be creepy in a hidden area where a lot of people don't even go in. It's just wrong. It's just wrong. So that's basically all I can think of. If I think of any more and like it's, you know, enough, then I will do a part 2. I do remember one more though. So we're gonna go ahead and do that one. I might not need to do a part 2, to be honest. And go ahead and comment any that I've missed, and I will do a part 2. So if you go to the security, no weapons, metal detector area, there will be a red key card. You take the red key card, you go to the other area, and you go up the stairs. And if you go up the stairs, you keep walking. It'll say employees only, employees only, but you can go ahead and go past that. And then there will be this little elevator. And you can use the key card to get in the elevator, and then boom, you're at the top of the airport where like, there's people like navigating and stuff and departing the stuff. Well, not departing, but like making like all the announcements and the cool stuff, everything cool. The cool stuff, the cool things. Now, that's, I think I covered about everything that I could remember. I'm sure there's other stuff, but if you okay. But if you like, have any that I missed and you want me to like cover them, then you can. I might make a video covering some secret areas inside of Brookhaven homes, but I'll have to refigure all that out. A while ago, like throughout the years I've played Brookhaven, and those are many years of me playing Brookhaven. Throughout those years, I have discovered many secrets. And that includes secrets inside of houses. So I will try to remember those or re-find those and cover them. Okay? So bye. Hope you enjoyed. If you made it this far, you can go ahead and comment anything that I might have missed, and subscribe please, because I kind of just started this channel on April 5th, I think. It was on Easter. I started this channel the night before Easter, but I tried to upload a video and it didn't work. But the next day was Easter, and on that next day, it worked. And that was whenever I posted my first ever video. So you can check out that first ever video. Check out some of my shorts. And I hope you enjoyed, and I hope that these could have been helpful for some hide and seek games. And if you want to, like, if you have a channel and you want to go ahead and use some of these areas for like a video and also cover some things using my video, then that's okay. I like that. I want anybody that's watching this that has a channel too to be able to get some subscribers off of a video like this. So I hope you enjoyed, and I will be posting more today. So if you're watching this video, it might not post in the same day, so there might already be some videos posted. So go ahead and check those out. I do post shorts too, so there might also be some more shorts posted. Feel free to check out my shorts. I have some funny ones, I have some serious ones, I have some deep ones. I have just a lot of different types of shorts. See you soon. Bye. I really hope you enjoyed. Feel free to just comment anything, really. And also feel free to subscribe. And I don't really care if you like the video or not, because that doesn't really matter to me as much as the subscribers. But if you want to like the video, if you enjoyed it, I know a lot of people enjoy the videos and don't like them, because I mainly just like shorts, so that whenever like I go through my liked videos, what am I? Did you hear it? Okay, anyway. I know a lot of people still enjoy videos and then just don't really comment. I mean, don't really like them. I mainly just like shorts, so that I can go to my liked videos and just kind of like watch all the shorts that I've liked without having to just rewatch whole videos. Watch shorts, so I can just scroll through them. So you don't really have to like. And also go ahead and comment if you do the same thing with your liked videos as me, the shorts thing. If you have a channel, you can comment that, and I will go subscribe to you. And I will try to reply and heart any comments. So, bye, actually this time. And I hope you enjoyed my channel. Bye.